morning, Detectorettes. Park Rat Pat here. It is Wednesday morning. Wednesdays I don't hunt because this is the day to spend with my wife. We go to a movie, we go and do some charity stuff around town and a little bit out of town, and just have a fun day together. But we're doing the Advent, so I'm getting a video up for you here. Today we're going to cover three things. First, I'm going to do a quick mail call and some shout outs. Then we're going to look at the art of getting the permission. There is a science to it. I'll explain that. And then I have some awesome theories on frozen ground detecting that I'd like somebody out there to test out for me. And it might be a game changer for a lot of people. All right, let's go ahead and get to this mail call and shout out. Okay, I've received a bit of mail lately, and I always love that. Comes in kind of sporadically. I got a beautiful card from Mama's Gone Detecting. Thank you so much for that. I think you've seen it in several other videos. The Detecting Smiths sent me a lovely card with a couple of their channel stickers in it, so I'm going to be sending them some channel stickers back. Mark the Berg Hunter sent me some of his new channel stickers. I really like those. So it's just been a good around, all around mail getting kind of thing, and I love all those people. They put out some wonderful stuff. They're great supporters. This collection right here came from the Las Vegas Treasure Hunter, or Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter, if I'm getting it correct there, because I like tokens so much. He sent me a collection of tokens. Some of these up here are from casinos. This one I left the tape on because it's got these little paper stickers on each side, and I don't want them to come off. That's from the Luxor. I've been there. That's an awesome little place. Love this one with a cow on it because I am kind of a cow person myself. Monte Carlo. This one's not from any particular casino. It's very lightweight aluminum, but it is super cool. I love that. I got a few pieces of foreign money there. My eyes are not good enough to tell. We got the car wash tokens, some more gaming tokens. Chuck E. Cheese, you know I got a soft spot for my rats. Enjoying that. And these are hard for me to read. Play big. I definitely try to. And I cannot make out what any small writing in there would be. Yeah, it's upside down. Big League Dreams. Well, I may have those at some point in time. Alright, awesome stuff. So, I just want to thank everybody for being wonderful supporters, for sending me things like this. This is huge. This is like major treasure trove here. You really went overboard on that, and I appreciate it. Let's take a look at some of the other cool stuff. Okay, here are my recent stickers. The Detecting Smiths, History Wanted. Nice sticker there. Like I say, I'll be sending them a couple of Park Rat stickers. This is the updated version here of Mark the Berg Hunter sticker. I love that he looks so ominous in there, you know, but then you see his videos and it's like, oh no, he's a super guy, you know, but here he looks kind of menacing. But yeah, definitely a great channel. You'd like both these channels because these people are wholesome and decent. There's no bad language going on. You can feel the friendly attitude, and the vibe that they put off is definitely the kind of channels you want to be watching, and you feel safe letting your kids watch with you. So congratulations to them, and thank you for the stickers. I'm actually going to put these two in today's giveaway. All right, let's get on to some learning. Okay, just going to throw this in here about being a public subscriber. This is my channel, and shows I've got 599 subscribers. Sweet. Now, if I hit the little icon over here, okay, pulls up everything about my channel that I can change. You should all have this on your channel. But down bottom, you've got these tabs here. Keep all my videos private. keep all my subscriptions private, and keep all my save lists private. If you turn those on, that's what's going to happen. Now look, all of my subscriptions are now private. That means if someone's having a contest and says be a public subscriber, I can comment all I want. But when they come to look at my channel, they're not going to find themselves and I'll be disqualified. So take a minute, whether you're a video maker or an avid YouTube watcher, to check out your channel, hit that settings icon, and make sure that the three of these, or at least very least the subscriptions one, is turned off, so that if you win and I go to look you up, I will be able to see that you are in fact subscribed to me and a qualified winner. Again, I haven't run across it yet, but I would hate to pick someone's name, get all excited, and then just find out that they're not a public subscriber. That would hurt my feelings, especially if it's like someone that's commenting a lot even before the giveaway began. You know, to say, wow, this dude's been commenting for, 3 or 4 months now, and he's not public in his subscriptions. Sometimes you have that stuff set, and YouTube just turns it off. I've had people I've subscribed to and have been like, wow, I haven't seen any of their videos in a while, and I'll go and I'll look, and it's like I'm unsubscribed to them, so I've got to resubscribe. These kind of flukes happen all the time, so it's a good bet to just go back and look through your stuff, check your settings, and make sure that you are in qualified mode for the next giveaway. All right, that's all I had on that one. Hey, Detector Rats. I am on the road, but don't worry, I'm being careful. I've got my smoking hot wife driving, so everything is safe to make this video. Now, I've been hearing a lot of people saying, oh, it's super cold up there, the ground's frozen, the season is over. Lucky for all of you, Parkrat knows how to make things hot. I was talking about texting. Okay, well, yeah, I'll edit that out. Hot. Okay. So here's my thought. I've seen those big things that look like flour sifters that you use to get your coals started for your barbecue. And it dawns on me, could you, in a frozen ground situation, heat up some coals and put them in one of those little disposable barbecues that you get from like the gas station or Walmart, that you're just going to use for a day and throw away? And put the coals in that. Maybe kind of rig up something with wire coat hangers that you can carry it around. But take your hot coals in that pan, and when you find a good signal, you're going to have to be really signal selective here, but find a good one and pinpoint it, set the pan on top. I don't know how long it would take. Would it take like 2 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, for it to soften up the ground to where it was diggable? But you put it down, you go detect on, find another signal and mark it somehow, and when you go back and check if your ground is soft enough for you to dig, automatically take your coals, bring them over to the next target. So this could, one, get you digging in the winter time and make frozen ground less of an issue. And two, you're always carrying a heat source with you, so when it's like, man, my fingers are getting numb even with the gloves on, you could just stop, relax for a second, warm yourself up, and be good. You've got hot coals there. If you had some kind of lid on the pan that was vented but flat enough, I mean, you could literally like set a cup of coffee there and warm it up. So that's stuff to think about. I'd like somebody out there to give this a shot. Consider it like a mini challenge, but let's see if this actually works to thaw out the ground enough to dig. Parkrat's curious, and as usual, you folks have the answers. So let me know what's up with that. All right, I'll see you in the next segment. Hey, Detector Rats, Parkrat Pat. Whew. Back home, ready to do this last part of the video about getting permissions with people. The way you speak to people is very important. It's not necessarily what you look like, or particularly what you say. There are a few key points though. One, talk slower than you normally would. That kind of drops the register of your voice, and more people find that comfortable, relaxing, easy to deal with. The second thing you're going to want to deal with is body language. Of course, the open hand gestures are always good, but not too flighty as to make people want to back off. 2-foot positions. Let's take a look. Position 1 when you're talking to them. And with this position, sorry about that background noise, you kind of lean in just a little with your head as you're talking. When they begin to talk, adopt position 2, which is this foot here, slightly back, and now you've made this L shape, and you've moved kind of away from them. Okay? Now, while you're in this position, they're talking, and they're talking, and they're talking. You're maintaining good eye contact, but for a few seconds while they're talking to you, you look away. Give it a couple seconds and then look back while they're still talking. This does something psychologically, okay? And you can see I just shifted position to talk to you again. What it does when you look away and look back is they lose your attention and they regain your attention. The most valuable thing you can give to anybody is your attention. Everybody craves it. By doing the pivot from talking to listening to talking again to listening to looking away to looking back to talking again, what you're doing is creating a thing called push-pull, okay? And the closer you get to somebody, the more in tune they feel with you. And when you draw back, they miss that in-tuneness. They miss that temporary gap in attention, and they want it back. So when they get it back, it makes them feel good, okay? By doing this simple pivot move when you're talking and pivot out when you're listening, creates a big kind of rapport with people and makes them more likely to say yes to what you're requesting. Again, speak slowly, talk about the history of the place. I believe there's a lot of history in this ground. I'm all about saving the history. It would be really nice. We could find something out here that hasn't been found before, something with a patent date on it. Even just the wick advancer from an old oil lamp would be an amazing find, and that could be buried right here on your property. I'd really love the opportunity to get out here and find out what history is in the ground. I mean, you like history too, don't you? Now, you notice as I asked the question, I took the pivot back, allowing them the opportunity to talk, because now I've taken away this nearness and they want to gain it back. So using push-pull, keeping the open hand gestures, talking a little slower, should help a lot in getting the permissions you need. Now, of course, your angle of attack there is about saving the history. Everybody's interested in the history. Some people have a what's in it for me attitude, okay? And that's when you can assure them, by adding a little more to it, that you're interested in finding the history, getting some good photos, making a good video for your channel. They're more than welcome to have anything they want out of what's found. You know, all you're really into it for is the saving of the history. And wouldn't you agree that is the most important thing? You see? This is how it works for me anyway. I hope these little tips help the rest of you out in trying to get permissions. I'll make another video a little later about which apps I use to find out who property owners are and to find out some basic history of the property. Because if you know the basic history of a property, it gives you a little bit more to talk about when you're approaching these people who probably didn't originally build the home. All right, that was my little tip on getting permissions. Let's go ahead and get on over to that giveaway. Okay, we've got yesterday's video loaded. Let's see how many commenters we had. 104, that's awesome. And let's pick today's winner without wasting any time. Today's lucky winner is... Come on, who's it gonna be? Punch and Plugs CF. He's like, my screen name was last one to flash up before the winner, LOL. So close, grats Ed. Sometimes the places that make the most sense to find stuff turn out tough, but sometimes we find the goodies at places we would never expect. So true. Congratulations, Punching Plugs CF, on this excellent win. Be sure to email me in the email that's down in the description. Give me your address and we'll be able to get your prizes to you. Let's go ahead and see what your prizes are today. Okay, and today's prizes are 2 silver quarters, a 1960 and a 1962. Great pieces right there. And along with that, you will also be receiving a 2002 uncirculated coin set from the Philadelphia Mint. Let's take a look at what's in there. You get the 5 state quarters that were issued during that year. Love those. Love that one with a spaceman on it. Very cool. And the uncirculated coin set, penny, nickel, dime, $50, and the Sacagawea dollar. All beautifully sealed up. Excellent stuff. So congratulations to Punching Plugs CF. Thank you all for playing along. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We will be hunting tomorrow. We will be finding cool stuff. You're definitely going to want to come back for more. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment to be in tomorrow's giveaway. As always, make sure you're a public subscriber. God bless. And never forget, you are only one hole away from a really good day.